Toph Beifong has finally stepped into the ring. The blind bandit herself is stepping up to shut it down, and is that an earthquake I felt, or are we all just shook? Baby, it's both. Netflix has just announced the casting of Toph for their live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We are up. Toph will be portrayed by actress Miya Cech, who you might recognize from The Astronauts or You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. For those of you wondering why we didn't see Toph in season 1 of the Netflix adaptation, allow me to gently and lovingly remind you that we didn't even meet her until book 2 of the animated series anyway, so don't worry, they are right on time. That being said, season 1, which was released last year, did take a lot of liberties with the characters and the story and the pacing, and there were some mixed opinions about that. I certainly shared mine. There's a whole playlist if you want to see, but I did like the show even if I didn't like all the changes, and I've been very vocal about letting them cook. I'm optimistic on how it's going to go moving forward, especially since we know that they've been approved for season 2 and season 3. I just need her introduction to be done right. I want to see the palm up praying mantis style earthbending that Toph does. I want to see this little blind girl embarrassing fully grown men and humbling anyone that tries to tell her what she can and cannot do because of her disability. And I'm putting that in quotations because if you know Toph, you know that her blindness is not her handicap, it's everybody else's. Netflix, you have the opportunity to do something very funny. Cast Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the boulder. This is very self-explanatory. Dwayne, say yes. And I know it's a bit early, but when we see Toph invent metal bending, better yet, when we see Toph wrap metal around herself and go after those Fire Nation guards like a little gremlin, don't change nothing. But I'm trusting the process. I'm letting them cook. That's some cooking. I very much hope that they keep Toph's snark and her wit and her attitude. And I also hope that they leave room for her insecurities and her vulnerabilities as well. All of those are equally important to her character, and I'm just hoping that they do her right in this adaptation. It feels really good to step back into talking Avatar with y'all. I got you here for updates as they're released.